Good morning. I am at a training this morning, and so you are instead having a quick, pretty individualized solo activity to practice listening and to practice your vocabulary, the two things that are kind of our primary focus right now. The At your class site, you'll see something pretty similar to this. If you're watching this, you've already done part one, which is mirar el screencast. Watch the screencast for directions. So now you're going to do steps 2 through 4 for sure. And if you finish early, the expectation is that you will begin on 5 or work on 5. 2 is completa la actividad de escuchar. So there's a listening activity. The worksheet is the blue sheet that you should have been handed. And there is a video down here at your class site that will be there tomorrow that is, you're going to listen to like the first two, it says on the worksheet, 0 to 2:20. So the first 2 minutes and 20 seconds to be able to answer the questions. So let me go to the worksheet really fast so that you can have a little bit of support with it. Part 1 is watch the video linked at the class site. That's what you're doing. Answering the questions about each pyramid group. Use complete sentences for your answers, but you may answer in English or Spanish. So my goal isn't that you produce Spanish necessarily for this one, but if you're ready, practice it. My goal is more to practice your listening, right? Because that's kind of where we're struggling the most right now, and that's normal. As we add vocabulary, if you're missing that base of vocabulary, the listening gets harder and harder. So bulk up on that vocabulary as we move forward. You have the same 4 questions for every food group. Every food group is addressed in the video. Grupo 1, you're going to answer como se llama, what's it called? And then cuántas porciones debemos comer, how many portions should we eat todos los días? Porque necesitamos comer las comidas de ese grupo. So somewhere in the video you're going to hear about why do we need to eat this? And then ¿qué son 3 ejemplos de comidas de esta categoría del video? What are 3 examples of foods from this category of the video? You're going to answer each of those for each food group. Listen to the video more than once. Listen to the video at least 3 times. I would recommend even more than that because it's going to practice your listening skills. If you want to listen to the whole video, even better. Practice those listening skills. Understand as much as you can. See if you can understand a little more every single time. When you're done with this side, you go to the back side. And the back side is more of a writing and vocabulary practice activity. You'll add category names and foods to the pirámide alimenticia by correctly inserting words from the word bank. So this is the food pyramid, the nutrient pyramid. All of the words are going to be used. So look on the bottom. There are the words. You are going to put in the nombres de categorías, or should be categorías. Carbohidratos, vegetales, verduras, frutas, lácteos, carnes, grasas, aceites. I am pretty sure that if memory serves correctly, somewhere in that video, one of the categories is not named correctly. I don't know if you caught that, if you'll catch that or not, but watch it. See if you catch the name that is incorrect. All of the correct names are down here. You can place them up here and then put the words in the correct category based on the foods that they are. That's the whole worksheet. Finish that. That's the expectation. Then go back to the class site. So that's complete the activity. And then entrega tu papel al sustituto, hand in your worksheet to the sub. And then if you finish early, there is an activity. That is one that I do not traditionally do in classes, but there is a crossword on one side and there is a word search on the other side. Note that we have a few words here. You will need perro caliente, so hot dog, right? Pescado is fish, pescado. Mantequilla, mantequilla is butter. And does that cover it for you? We have helado, naranja, huevos, queso, leche, arroz, papas fritas, jugo de naranja, pollo. Estos son frijoles, creo que son frijoles. Okay, so on and so forth. Pescado, jamón, remember, and then you're just finding them in the puzzle. If you prefer to do Gimkit or Quizlet, that is an option that you may take. What I do want is for you to remain working the entire time, focused, practicing your Spanish, studying your Spanish, because the stronger foundation you have now, the more successful you'll be when we get to Thursday and Friday of next week for our next assessment. I will have access to email, so if you have questions, jtheiler@lps.org. I should be back at some time during 4th period. I will listen to what the sub has to report to me, and then I will respond accordingly. This is, there's a picture of the video you're going to watch, right? Everything is super slow right now, so of course you don't get to see it very much. Good luck. Have fun. Do your best. And please remain respectful, responsible, and safe during the entire class period. Adios.